Hello, tyranids. I wanted to have a fast and easy way to paint my tyranid models with primer, where most of the majority of it could be the color of the primer, and then I would just paint the details in. So most of it will be human flesh color, well, similar to human flesh color, because that's very creepy. I did this with my incidental beasts, or whatever they're called from Warcry, where I painted them that color to look more skin colored and creepy. So I want to use these Vallejo surface primer colors, which come in a range of colors, but I didn't want to use so much the 17 milliliter bottles because of the price of them. I wanted to try to mix something up with the 200 milliliter bottles, as I'll show you. So basically what the plan is to prime the tyranid the color of flesh, and then paint the details of the chitinous shell and the places where their blood shows through in the joints, and then cover that with gloss, AK interactive gloss, you finish to make it look more wet and slimy and stuff. So there's leather brown, and then there's what I mixed up for some of my terrain, a combination of leather brown and white. And then there's Israeli sand. It looks more brown than it does in the camera. And then there is bronze green and Kari Kusa IRO, parched grass, and desert tan. And then I mixed up 1/3 white, and Israeli, which is right there, which looks more brown in the light I'm seeing it than the camera, and 1/3 desert, the desert tan. So that's how what color that turned out. And then here's a surface primer skeleton bone, which looks very skin colored to me. And then here's a Citadel paint that's really for bone, but looks very flesh colored to me, more gassed bone. And then here's 1/2 desert, 1/2 yellow, 3/8 white, and 1/8 Israeli. So 1/2 yellow, 3/8 white, and 1/8 that brownish color, which looks more green in the camera, but it looks more brown in real life. And that's probably the one I'm gonna roll with, I'm thinking. And then I made 3/8 white, 3/8 desert, 1/8 Israeli, and maybe that was the one I was gonna go with. Yeah, I think that was the one I ended up with that looked the closest to skin color, although kind of greenish. But I'm actually liking this one here right now. In order to make it more skin colorish, and then there's of course the white that I mixed in there. In order to make it more skin colorish, I would have to add some red, but because insects on Earth have cyanoglobin, I didn't want to use more red. I figured I would leave it the way it is, even though it doesn't quite match my skin color because of my hemoglobin. So I'm gonna leave it as that sort of greenish color and go with that. So tell me what you think. I'm gonna run this through an airbrush. I'm gonna paint all my tyranids like that and then put in the details. Thank you, tyranids.